It's the Evening Bulletin. I'm Perry Michael Simon. The Washington Post had an article this week asking a simple question. No, it didn't ask the question. It flat out told you that you should tip when you get food at a counter service place, whether it's Starbucks or Sweetgreen or any other place where you don't get table service, where they might have a tip jar or there's a provision on the credit slip or on the tablet you're paying on to add a tip. Some places, and here I'm talking about Jersey Mike's, ring a bell when you add a tip, and the number of rings corresponds to the percentage you pick. A 10% tip gets a sad little ring, 15% gets more, and 20% gets you a celebration like the Washington Capitals after they won the Stanley Cup. Okay, Ovechkin doesn't come out and do a keg stand, but you definitely get a reaction. The article says that you should always tip for anything you don't do yourself, and I suppose that means that if you don't climb over the counter, cook your meal, put it on plates or in bags, and ring yourself up, you should tip everyone with a name badge, and the reason is that they're not paid very well. And I sympathize, I really do. I'm one of those people who does tip for counter service, tips for carryout, tips wherever tips are taken, and I tip reasonably well, but that's not because of the pay disparity. I do feel for the workers, but that's an issue to take up with their employers, and I tip them anyway. No, it's because I fear that they'll spit in my turkey hoagie if I don't tip. Really, that Jersey Mike's Bell thing does make me tip more. I don't want the half-hearted one-bell treatment. I want the full-out, this guy's a big tipper reaction. I can be reasonably sure that the oil and vinegar will be saliva-free. Maybe I'll get an extra slice or two of provolone. That's the main reason to tip at these places. Better safe than picking out curly hairs from your cheeseburger. Here's another tip. Follow me on Twitter at PM Simon and at Talk Topics for more stories like this. See you tomorrow. Now that's enough.